buckle in, boyos, because Discord made 4 new UI concepts and 3 experimental features that I am going to glaze from infinity to beyond. Now, the main event of this glazing session is Discord's Future Look survey, which was sent to me by a viewer. Bird, thank you very much. But Discord has this survey where it asks you to review some concepts. Now, these concepts, I'm going to be honest, we might see these in 2 years or 200 years. So don't get your hopes up. But this is the first concept that Discord gave us. It's revolutionary, baby. We living in 2050 with this bad boy? Now, okay, I'll be honest here. This looks exactly like Discord, but with this concept, there is the activity tab, which you might have seen if you watch my videos, but basically if your friends are playing a game, it'll be in this little tab that you can collapse. But other than that, things look pretty much identical. I mean, reactions look a little bit different, higher contrast, and if you look at a Discord invite to a group or a server, it also looks slightly different. I'm giving this bad boy a 5 out of 10 because it looks exactly like Discord, and that is our baseline. Anything below 5 means it looks worse. Now prepare yourself, because this is the second concept, which I like to call Discord Mobile, but on desktop, because it basically looks exactly like the Discord mobile app. You can see that on the left, we have all these rounded corners and big buttons, which would be perfect for your massive sausage fingers. But considering you're watching my video, you're probably on the internet too much, so you have the carpal tunnel syndrome in your wrist. So actually, this would work well. And honestly, feel free to pause and look for a non-rounded corner, because it doesn't exist. I spent like 5 minutes looking for it. Everything is round, okay? And it actually looks good. But if you use the Discord mobile app, there's really not much to explain here. Everything looks the same, except, again, we have this activity tab, which does have bigger banners, so it does fill up more space. But again, it seems like you can collapse the menu, and you can collapse online and offline. That'd be nice to have. And again, inviting someone to a Discord group looks slightly different. Now, overall, I give this bad boy a good solid 8 out of 10. Like, it looks good. This is a Discord 2.0 for sure, and it also has the same design language as the Discord mobile app. I'm basically trying to tell you in many different ways that if Discord's going to change the UI, it'll probably look like this. But we still have 2 more concepts left, and let's take a look at the third concept, which is, I'm just going to call it transparency, for pretty transparent reasons, because it's transparent. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I am not a transparency guy. I do not care if my phone is see-through or this transparent garbage, because to me, the word transparency means that my computer's going to lag if I try dragging this window around. So with this concept, I'm concerned that people with older computers will struggle to use Discord. And like, if it's hard for you to read things because you don't have your glasses on, or you're just way too zooted to be on the computer, then this transparency stuff definitely makes it hard to read. But if this was an actual thing that Discord put in the app, there would probably be a setting to just turn off all transparency. Overall, though, I kind of give it a 6 out of 10. It feels just like a client modification theme that you can get if you install Vencord or Better Discord. Just, in my opinion, it's not as interesting as the final concept, which I'm codenaming Straight Cookin' Baby. Now, it should be pretty clear, this does not look like Discord. This is what Discord would probably look like if Microsoft actually bought it. First, if we take a look at the Discord server picker, you'll notice that now when you click on a server, your whole entire banner actually spans the back of the application, which looks really cool, but most people don't have like fancy art that works well for their banner, so it might look like absolute hot garbage. Or maybe Discord will add a feature where you can just pick your own colors and it'll like kind of theme your client. But moving down, we have a calendar, channel list, member list, more. You have your normal Discord channels. And then if we move around the biggest change and look on the right, we still have our activity tab, but now every single activity is this big banner, which again, it looks like you can collapse it. So thank goodness I don't need to get like half of my Discord client filled up with people playing video games. But I will just say right now, everything beautiful. And finally, for the main event, the chat menu. The chat menu actually pops out of the middle of Discord, which I just realized. I hope there's not like some crazy animations, because you know, YouTube videos, when they have like a whole bunch of transitions, it's awful. It's impossible to deal with. In this pop-up chat menu, you can see it looks like every other chat platform, because instead of having all the messages on the left, if you send a message, it now appears on the right, which a lot of diehard Discord fans will probably not like this. It doesn't look like Discord. To be honest though, I actually don't mind it. Yeah, fight me. However, the thing that I don't entirely like, in my personal opinion, again, this is all personal opinions. You could disagree with me, but you'd be wrong. But if we look at this message down here, it has a whole bunch of reactions, which aren't organized in like a little box. It's just spread all over the message, which I'm personally not a fan of it, but I'd probably just grow into it and grow up and deal with the change. And the final change of this concept is that invite links are now kind of this banner thing, which probably matches the banner of the background of the server. But this invite looks really nice, but I also like seeing how many people are in a Discord server before I'm forced to join it. But giving this concept a rating that is arbitrary and means nothing, I give it a solid 10 out of 10. Discord is cooking here. But my favorite concept that gets an 11 out of 10 is this one here. It's where Discord is completely unusable so I can go outside. Now let's move on to some experimental features, because unlike those concepts that I just showed you that will be in Discord in like 200 to 200 years, there's an experiment right now called called Global Discovery. And if I enable this experiment and go back to my Discord and go to the Discovery tab, new UI, that's actually in the app right now, which we'll see probably in a couple months if Discord decides to actually add this, because again, experiments, Discord can just pretend they never exist and it'll never get released. But taking a look, we have our normal discovery page for servers. There's gaming, music servers, you can click through them. It is literally the exact same thing, except it looks actually pretty good. I'm a sucker for basic gradients and rounded corners. But then we have this apps page, which as you can see works like a hot damn. But in that page, it's probably supposed to be Discord's app directory. It's just this page, but inside of this big box here. The rest of these tabs aren't blank pages because if I click on quests, there's this new quest homepage, which shows you all the active Discord quests. You have Discord, you have Fortnite, Minecraft, Call of Duty. And I just want to point out with these Discord and Fortnite ones, these avatar decorations last for 2 months, which just feels like a waste of time. But with this quest page, you can accept quests, you can learn more about quests, and you can also see your claim quests if the page worked. And finally, there is the Discord shop tab, which doesn't work, but it should be pretty simple. It's going to just show you the Discord shop. And by some modern day miracle, this feature actually worked or something happened, but Discord now has this popular pick section, which will show you all the popular Discord avatar decorations and profile effects that people buy. And you'll notice the most popular one is Twilight, which is incorrect. The most popular one is actually cat ears. I bought them already, so they don't show up on my shop, but Discord users never change. We all know you're closeted femboys, it just happens. All right, shifting gears in my 2004 base model Toyota Echo with a burnt out clutch, we're looking at the next experiment, which is message bookmarks. But I love this experiment because what it allows you to do is that if you go to a Discord message, you can click on the more dots or the 3 dots that go to more, but you'll see this bookmark message button. And when you click on the button, you will bookmark the message. Revolutionary. But to see your bookmarks, you need to go to your top right, go to your inbox, and you now have this new tab called bookmarks. Right now, it doesn't work. And that's why I'm looking on Discord previews because they have a screenshot of how this will look when it actually starts working. Imagine pinning messages, but for yourself only. It's your personal collection of pins. So you can see from different servers, from DMs as well. You can bookmark messages for you to look at later. There's probably some weirdos that are going to use this for stalkerish reasons. And when you do bookmark a message, it doesn't tell anyone, but that's really not a big deal because there is literally nothing stopping me. If I wanted to bookmark this message, I could just screenshot it and they would never know I screenshotted it. However, in terms of actually using this thing, it is basically a glorified to-do list, at least in my eyes. I'm at the age now where if something isn't written down or put in a calendar, it disappears from my brain just like how my dad disappeared from my life. But right now it seems like this bookmarks feature won't be useful for most people, but that's where I let you in on a little secret. It actually turns out this bookmarks feature is something that Discord staff have had for a long time. In fact, in 2022, on the 8th month, which is January 5th, August, Discord actually had their staff-only feature called Message To-Do List. And when you enable this experiment and you go back to a message, what it allows you to do is actually set a message reminder. Discord, remind me in a week that I need to shower. And again, where those messages go is in your inbox in the message reminder. Wow, it just got chopped off. But it gets put in the message reminder tab. Now, here's the thing. Both bookmarks and message reminders are actually based on the exact same system. They call the same Discord endpoints, which means that Discord should be able to merge these two features together. So now you can have bookmarks where you can save messages and have a reminder on them so that you actually do the thing that people tell you to do. And the final experiment we're going to look at is the ICYMI, or the In Case You Missed It experiment. But basically, Discord is working on a new tab on your mobile app called the In Case You Missed It tab. Little warning, this is super duper early access, experimental and pre-alpha, which means it'll probably take 6 or more months for this to become a feature. A whole bunch of things will change before you get to use this. What this In Case You Missed It feature does is it adds a new tab to your Discord mobile app. And yes, Redditors, there are now 5 buttons at the very bottom of Discord. We'll get into that later. But what this feature does is it shows you a whole bunch of announcements from your Discord servers all in one place. So this is an announcement from a Discord server and you can react to the message and you can also forward it. Now, if Discord controlled everything that popped up in this menu, it'd probably be the most useless Discord feature on the planet. But ladies and gentlemen, there is hope because you actually can customize it. You can go to your options and you can allow it to show NSFW content. And if you use Discord for that, then I am greatly disappointed in you. But you also have the option of adjusting which servers and channels show up in your In Case You Missed It tab. And when Discord says advanced options, they really do mean it because there is a lot of customization. You can pick which server that you want to specifically target. Then you can go through that server and pick specific channels or just completely disable the server. And you get to customize the scoring of each channel, which basically is saying, do you want to see more from this channel? Do you want to see less from this channel? Don't want to change anything? Or do you want to completely remove this channel from the In Case You Missed It tab? If your brain completely turned off there for the past 30 seconds, basically you can customize this In Case You Missed It tab up the wazoo. In fact, this thing is even more nerdy than the bookmark feature, and I don't even know how that's possible. But as with any Discord mobile feature, people eventually will complain, and the biggest complaint that I saw so far is that the in case you missed it button now fills up the bottom of your Discord mobile app, and now there are 6 whole buttons. Please don't ask me what the happening tab is, I have no idea. And thank goodness I don't have to read all the complaining comments, because believe it or not, Discord does in fact have the option to disable the tab entirely. And since on my normal Discord account I am in a whopping 1 server, I will probably turn this off. But thank you Discord for giving us the option. Anyways, gamers, Discord hired a whole bunch of underpaid interns for the summer, so we might actually see a whole bunch of cool features. But that's all for now, and make sure to kiss yo mama. Mwah!